Most pharaohs of ancient Egypt are remembered for their grand temples or their colossal tombs. But Amenhotep I, the second ruler of the 18th dynasty, is remembered for something far more unusual. He became a guardian spirit of the workers who built the Valley of the Kings. Long after his reign ended, artisans at Deir el-Medina worshipped him as a protective god. Alongside his mother, Nefertari, Amenhotep I ruled Egypt around 1525 BCE. Though his reign was relatively peaceful, he continued the expansionist policies of his father, Amos I, consolidating Egypt's borders. But his true legacy was not just political, it was spiritual. His reign left such an impression on the people that after his death, he and his mother were worshipped as divine protectors. Deir el-Medina was no ordinary settlement. It was the home of the skilled workers who carved the tombs of the Valley of the Kings. For centuries, these artisans prayed not just to the great gods of Egypt, but to Amenhotep I and Nefertari, who they believed watched over them in their daily lives and in the afterlife. Why did Amenhotep I, more than so many other pharaohs, become a god to ordinary workers? Historians believe it was because he was remembered as a fair and protective ruler. His image was often carved on stelae, not as a distant king but as a patron and friend to those who labored in the scorching heat of the desert. Curiously, Amenhotep I's original tomb has never been found. His mummy was discovered hidden in a royal cache, perfectly preserved and astonishingly, never unwrapped until modern technology revealed his face through CT scanning. Perhaps his enduring cult at Deir el-Medina helped protect his body and memory for millennia. Before his transformation into a divine protector, Amenhotep I's reign was marked by quiet strength. He expanded Egypt's influence into Nubia and perhaps even Syria, ensuring stability after the wars of liberation led by his father, Amos I. He also organized the military and strengthened Egypt's borders, securing the prosperity of the 18th dynasty. But Amenhotep was more than a warrior king. He had a passion for religion and building. Temples were restored and new shrines raised in Thebes, laying foundations for the great architectural projects that would flourish under his successors. His careful rule, his devotion to the gods, and his reputation for fairness may explain why generations of workers remembered him not as a distant ruler, but as a guardian spirit close to their hearts. Amenhotep I was more than just a pharaoh of Egypt. He became a divine protector, worshipped by the very artisans who built Egypt's eternal monuments. His story reminds us that sometimes, true greatness lies not in power, but in the memory of the people. To modern historians, Amenhotep I is something of a paradox. Unlike the more famous pharaohs of the 18th dynasty, like Hatshepsut or Akhenaten, his reign left behind fewer monuments and inscriptions. Yet, what survives suggests a ruler deeply respected by his people. Some scholars see him as the bridge between the hard-fought wars of liberation under Amos I and the golden age of Egyptian empire under Thutmose I. Others emphasize his role in religion, noting that his cult endured for centuries. His careful governance, his building projects in Thebes, and his mysterious burial all contribute to an image of a king who was not the most flamboyant, but perhaps one of the most beloved.